What will they say about you when you're not around, or after you have left permanently, whether it be a job, school, or a situation where no one even knew your name, maybe at the grocery store or various places? What would people say if they were asked about you? In the scriptures, I believe it's in one of the Psalms, it talks about that Christians are have a light. They glow a little bit different, a little bit brighter than others. They have a gleam to them, and this comes from the most important commandment, to love. As I've been talking about a lot lately. In our daily lives, we're going to be faced with diversity. And don't get me wrong, diversity is good. But at some points, it can be destructive. Living in Columbus, Ohio, or any major city for that matter, you're going to have people of all different kinds, all different beliefs. And like I always say, there's no magic formula to doing what you're called to do. It's just a natural liking, actually a natural love for people, helping people, talking and encouraging them. At your work, if as you're called to do this, you will be faced with people who may ask you questions. They may see a t-shirt you're wearing, or they may realize that you don't swear or drink or smoke or whatever it is that you're not doing, and they may ask you about it. And when they do, is the perfect time to share your faith. Now be prepared to put on, as Ephesians says, to put on the full armor of God in this instance, because once you share your faith, that is a great thing. It's a good way to encourage others. However, it's also an opportunity for them to in turn share with you what they believe. And it's very important that when you're sharing your faith, that everything you say is sincere and you are rock solid, concreted in God's foundation, and you know His plans for your life, because there are people out there that will, whether it's the devil or whatever it is, they will try to subconsciously get you off path by maybe asking you questions, or by saying, yeah, that's just not for me, and they'll tell you why. So, when you're sharing your testimony with others, just be prepared to maybe, you won't know what's going to happen. I was recently speaking with, I guess I would classify them as an atheist, and they saw a t-shirt I was wearing, this individual, and I said, yeah, it was for Rock City Church, and I said, yeah, it's a cool church, you should come and check it out. The individual kind of laughed, and I was just, doing what I'm called to do, is love and share my testimony, and this person said something along the lines of, I'm not interested in religion, and I said, neither am I. I said, I'm interested in a relationship with my Father. At that point, that was something that this individual had not heard. We began to speak about the church, God's church, and how the church has hurt many people. This individual grew up going to a Southern Baptist church, and I have nothing against Southern Baptists. I don't really know much about them, but this particular church had done something, without going into detail, had done something to stray her from the path, to push her away from the church. Now, there's a couple of things with that. One, the church pushes people away, and sometimes we forget that we are the church ourselves. And it doesn't matter your past, it doesn't matter your present situation. We need to start accepting people for who they are, because as the church goes on this crazy, wild tailspin, they're pushing people away. And instead of reaching the people with the message of Christ, they're closing the doors on them. It's just the opposite of what God wanted to do. And that, my friend, is religion. So back to the point, when I had told this individual, I'm not interested in religion. I'm interested with a personal relationship with my Father, Jesus Christ. The individual kind of smiled. But it was something that she had... okay, the secret's out. It was a female. I was trying not to give any hints as to who it was. But this individual, she smiled. And that's something that the church had never told her, that she had never heard.